Earthquake.
No, Captain.
Genderqueer protest.
This is where we fight!
How many genders, boys?
I'm thinking out loud.
Our public schools have been taken over by the radical left maniacs.
3 days a week, she taught LGBTQ curriculum in her class.
Can't let that happen.
The kindergartners came home very confused about whether or not you can pick your gender, whether or not they really were a boy or a girl.
When I'm president, we will put parents back in charge and give them the final say.
How many of those students are excelling in that classroom? Is everybody in that class getting A's in math, English, grammar, social studies?
We will get back to teaching reading, writing, and math.
That we can dedicate 3 days a week to teach 8-year-olds about sexual orientation? I don't care what kind of sex is being discussed. The word sexuality, nudity, does not belong in the ears in a classroom of 8-year-old kids.
And we will give our kids the high-quality, pro-American education they deserve.
If you guys want to talk about including all, listening to all, every student matters, our kids matter too. And we don't want those subjects being taught to children who are just 8 years old.
We will cut federal funding for any school or program pushing critical race theory, gender ideology, or other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content onto our children. We're not going to allow it to happen.
Hey! Not.
Wait.
What are you doing? Not.
Mom.
It's part of the students here. No, it's not part of anything.
Mom.
I'm teaching my son to grow up to be a man. Yeah. And I don't want you hanging on flag.
I'm calling security.
Hanging a flag up for you to sit up there and teach them the type of stuff I'm trying to keep them away from.
Next, I will direct the Department of Justice and Education to open civil rights investigations into any school district that has engaged in race-based discrimination.
What is white privilege? It is the only 5 decades of legal acknowledgement expected to correct 400 years of white transgression.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Joe Biden has given these lunatics unchecked power. I will have them fired and escorted from the building.
Deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say?
Which means I think my race is the superior one.
I respect you for a while, but like, now, I don't even got no more respect for you.
Additionally, we will begin to find and remove the radical zealots and Marxists who have infiltrated the Federal Department of Education.
It's International Pronouns Day. I'm a non-binary elementary school teacher, so here's how I talk to my students about pronouns and such.
And you, Arcadian, what are your pronouns?
Z here.
Me here. And that also includes others, and you know who you are, because we're not going to allow anybody to hurt our children.
And don't go near our children. Our vulnerable children, trying to sexualize our children. From 4 years old, teach them how to masturbate. Stay away from our children.
It's all about our children. It's all about the parents for their children. More than anyone else, parents know what their children need.
Now, us women, why do you think they're after us? Because we stand in the way.
Wow. We will keep men out of women's sports. And we will create a new credentialing body that will be the gold standard anywhere in the world to certify teachers who embrace patriotic values, support our way of life, and understand that their job is not to indoctrinate children, but very simply to educate them.
Thinking now.